platform where we help you in living a disease-free and medicine-free life. So there we have a lot of offerings, like we have online consultations, personal consultations. You can learn a lot through our health workshops. We have e-learning courses. We have blogs on natural science, nature cure science, and then we have a lot of healing journeys where people have reversed their medical conditions through the principle of nature cure. Then you can also learn 1,000+ of vegan and healthy recipes, and then you can make it yourself. They are easy and DIY recipes. And if you have any questions, then we have a Q&A section as well, where you can ask your queries and our doctors and health experts will be there to answer you. And we are now a community across the globe of around 3.5 lakh plus participants or people, and we have helped 18,000 plus people in transforming their health journey. And you can explore 1,000+ hours of courses, recipes, and remedies on our platform. And now we are a team of 30+ qualified experts and nature cure practitioners. So to conduct this session smoothly, we have some ground rules that you all have to follow. So firstly, the session will be conducted in English language. The questions will be taking up towards the end of the session. So please be patient towards your questions, and please be relevant to ask your questions and stick to today's topic only. And do not post any marketing or promotional messages in the WhatsApp group. And please be polite in your communication. And if any participant will not follow all the above rules, then it will be removed from this session. And the most important rule is to please be patient, as we will be learning about the autoimmune conditions, and then we will be taking up towards the Q&A part. So let's uncover today's topic. So what are going to learn in today's session is like about everything about your autoimmune diseases. We will learn about the diagnosis and treatment of autoimmune diseases. Then we will be learning about the immune system or our responsive system. Then we will uncover the body's amazing abilities to heal and recover from any disease. Then we will explore how all diseases are coming under one umbrella, and then we have intervention on autoimmune diseases as well. So let me introduce you all to today's expert, Dr. Prashanti Atluri. She is MBBS MD with 22 years of experience in internal medicine and cardiology. So she is cardiologist specialist, and she is practicing in New Orleans, Louisiana, US. And she is specialized in diet and lifestyle modification to prevent and reverse chronic health conditions. And she encourages her patients to integrate a natural lifestyle to attain optimum health and wellness. So over to you, Dr. Prashanti.
Okay. Hello everyone. So hope you all are able to see me and then hear me, and my connection is decent. So how are things going on with you? And I just wanted to say, like, have you ever been here with WellCure program? Have you ever come to our programs? How are things going on? And how did you find out about WellCure? How are things going on with WellCure? I mean, how are things going on with you? What, what brings you here to see us at WellCure? Is it your health issues, or is it just, you just wanted to explore more about what is this program about? Or do you have any loved ones with health issues? So let me just read out. See, autoimmune diseases, there are multiple kinds of autoimmune diseases. They all come under one roof, okay? So you're going to call it as a gut issues, you're going to call it as neurological issues, you're going to call it thyroid issues like Graves and Hashimoto's, and then related to nerve issues like seronegative, joint issues like seronegative arthritis, rheumatoid arthritis, polymyositis, and then with skin, a lot of you will be coming here to see us because you've been having depigmentation issues of the skin. What they call is that the vitiligo, or whatever you want to call it. But these are depigmentation issues. Then there are cases of psoriasis, like severe amount of peeling and itching of the skin. And then there is cases of eczema and scleroderma, and then cases related to lung issues, then cases related to then GI tract, like celiac issues and other, ulcerative colitis, and then blood issues. There are many issues that are related to all these autoimmune conditions. So let me see. Let me just read out and see. You've been, so seronegative arthritis, gut-related health, then so pre-vitiligo, then psoriasis, psoriatic arthritis, eczema, multiple problems, massive hair fall, including other problems, lupus, arthritis, colitis, alopecia, scalp psoriasis, Russian planus. So what is that you guys have been doing once you received this this kind of a diagnosis? What have you been doing? So I'm sure you guys have started a lot of research trying to figure out on the internet what has been happening with you. So next slide. So what is that you have understood about autoimmune conditions? So autoimmune conditions are not a rarity these days. Once upon a time, they used to be very rare, but now it has become major major spread. One autoimmune issue is going to lead to different autoimmune issues. So even all these celebrities, with all this health, what they call as the health information that they have, as well as the sick, every kind of care under the sun, right? They have so many nutritionists, they have health guides and all of them. Still, they manage to end up with a lot of health related issues. So Susmita saying she had a massive heart attack, and then there's a major blockage in her heart. So again, autoimmune condition, it's not like, okay, you're going to get one kind of an autoimmune condition and you're going to pop in all these pills that they're offering you and that you will be free of disease. It kind of like gets progressively, it's going to get worse day by day. Different kinds of organs are going to be involved until and unless you address these issues with diet and lifestyle modifications. Otherwise, it's like, one day it's going to be joint pains, then the other day it's going to be skin issues, then the other day it's going to be brain fog or hair fall or something or the other. So this is just going to keep on moving from one target to another target, and then it just makes a bit more more messier in our body. So what is that you have researched, and how are you, what made you research more? Weren't you happy with the allopathic care that you were getting? Weren't you happy with the medication that you've been receiving? Or what is that started making you question everything, and then made you look for all these things? So what is happening? So then Ram Manohar is saying he's been having retroperitoneal fibrosis. I see, retroperitoneal fibrosis. So retroperitoneal fibrosis, I don't know how much of pharmaceutical intake you had or how many urinary tract infections and pharmaceutical intake you had, but it's all related to a decent amount of retroperitoneal fibrosis. So, as Ghosh is saying, he has gastric ulcers, fatty liver, seborrheic dermatitis, vitiligo, ILD in lungs, scalp head fibrosis. So, are you guys seriously interested in transforming your lives? Or are you just like, let me just put a finger here, let me just test this out, let me just test this out. So, and you keep attending all these session after session in different groups. What do you guys, are you seriously interested in making changes for your diet and lifestyle? Or are you just like, okay, let me just put my finger here and then try to figure out what I'm going to do next? So this is for this program is like, we've been doing, Valcure has been doing a significant amount. So go check us out on valcure.com. That's our website. You're going to go to testimonial section, read as many testimonials as you can, because that's where you're going to find the inspiration as well as how you're going to get out of this cycle. So Sujata is saying she's serious. Then is this your first time coming to Valcure? Because we specialize in autoimmune conditions. So pretty much these are our flagship programs. So we have a lot of autoimmune patients with different kinds of conditions that come to us in order to find diet and lifestyle method as a cure without any side effects from medications. No side effects, no medications, no gimmicks. It's only adjustments in diet and lifestyle that helps us to cure the patients and put them back on the track for health. So next slide. So again, Amitabh Bachchan, right? This guy keeps selling us Maggie, polio vaccines, do boon zindagi ke, whatever it is, every trash and every garbage we can think of, he's ready to sell that. And he himself is suffering with myasthenia gravis. Do you know that he has an autoimmune condition too? Maybe he should stop selling all this chemical and junk-laced garbage to us, and then maybe he should work on himself and not sell all this. Maybe that's where he's going to find healing. So, and then there is this girl, Samantha. She's like a South Indian, I think, more like an actress of movies as well as Netflix actress. So, with all the stress that she puts herself through, of course, she ended up with an autoimmune condition. She calls it polymyositis, and then she keeps like, talking about this autoimmune condition. Yeah, but again, why do these people, what is that they have, we all have common with all these so-called celebrities? What do you think? So Samantha, what do you think? She has a lot of stress. She puts herself too much, and then Amitabh Bachchan, he keeps eating all this garbage, and then he keeps receiving eating all this garbage, and then all these people. So what do you think is common? Like, why do you think all these autoimmune issues are going up and up every day? Like, every other person, like, by now the like, WHO and all these health organizations are already saying that every other person will have some kind of an autoimmune condition or the other. You're going to call it as a fatigue, doctor, I am tired, and then the doctor is going to run a blood work, and then some of the blood work is going to show up as, oh, you have your like, anti-TPO antibodies that are elevated. Oh, you have your anti-GAD antibodies that are elevated. Then he will label it as something, or at least if he can't label anything, he will call it as a seronegative arthritis, and then he's going to write everywhere, this patient has seronegative arthritis, and then he will prescribe you four different drugs, and he's like, okay, go home, take these medications, bye bye. That's all they have been doing. Seronegative arthritis, if the serum is not going to show anything, or if the serum is going to show something, they're going to associate your fatigue with this relationship. So, but I mean, do you really think that's how it has to be? We are going to tell you a different story about autoimmune condition, because that's not what that's what the medical community wants us to believe, but that's not the truth. Okay, there is much more to autoimmune condition, and do not settle for medications and all these gimmicks and the blood work that they are trying to sell you, because that's going to make us more and more sicker, along with the side effects of the drugs, and you are never going to find a cure, or you will never ever come across health in this kind of a sick care journey. So, are you guys with me so far? Are you able to understand what I'm trying to convey to you? Because it's very important that you take control of your own health, and do not outsource it to anybody. So yeah, so why do you think we have such a tsunami of autoimmune conditions? So today we have 158 people. Last week we again conducted an autoimmune workshop, and even in that workshop we had almost 200 people who came in. So every month we have 300 to 400 people, along with all the coaching and everything we do. So this is just a small population section of this, because you guys want more education, and you're looking it up on social media trying to find more answers for your condition. But what about other people who are like, totally dependent on white coats, who think the white coats know everything, and then who are subjecting themselves to all these experiments and other things? So that is another bigger chunk of autoimmune population out there. So why do we have this many autoimmune issues? How come we are drowning in autoimmune conditions? And also you're going to realize, like, your autoimmune condition is not going to be similar to any other person who is here. So why is it so? What is the reason for such a tsunami of autoimmune conditions? Any idea? So let's see how many of you know what is happening, because health building needs to happen in a different way. Okay, medication popping is not health building. It is going to make us more sicker by the day. So why do you think there is more and more autoimmune issues coming up? Post COVID, it's more. Okay, that's a great way of putting it together. Yes, post COVID, food, lifestyle. Yes, food and lifestyle, they play a major role in all these autoimmune conditions. Lifestyle, stress. Yes. So what is wrong with our food? What is wrong with our food? Are we eating the right kind of food? no activity. That's the right way. So it's a sedentary lifestyle. It's totally made ulta pulta lifestyle. And then the stress added to it. And then the diet. All of these are contributing to autoimmune issues. So next slide. So let's just go through this whole thing. See, we need some patient population over here because we are trying to connect with you regarding autoimmune issues. So at WellCure, we do a lot of educational workshops because without education, there is no healing that is going to happen. First thing is you need to understand how you ended up with an autoimmune condition. Then comes the realization like, how do I address my autoimmune condition? And how do I not get into the trap of medical mafia that is out there to sell its pills and prescriptions and side effects to us? So this is very much needed at this point. Just because you got an autoimmune diagnosis or you're going through all this, we understand it's serious and it's severe, but your education and how much you want to contribute to this is going to play a huge important role. So the common symptoms, what are the common symptoms that you guys had? So some of you are saying, I had this seronegative arthritis, I had IBS, and etc. 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 You're having all these issues. So, but 5 years ago or 4 years ago, it's not like you guys overnight woke up with these symptoms, right? You've been having a lot of fatigue. You had some skin problem like this eczema, rashes, then hair loss, then like falling of hair. Somebody is saying, right, my hair is falling off and I'm really worried about this hair fall. And then fleeting kinds of joint pains. One day your joints are hurting, the other day there are no joint pains. Then you've been having on and off digestive issues, malfunctioning of the glands, like you were diagnosed with a thyroid issue or some sort of a diabetes. Then joint pain, digestive issues in the sense like no matter how much you eat, you're trying to eat as well as you can, but this acidity, then there is indigestion, then there is constipation, and then recurring fevers, and then swelling of the joints as well as brain fog is happening. So how many symptoms do you have? I'm going to call out some names because some of you are very active over here. So let me see. Mr. S. Ghosh. So as Ghosh is saying that he has been having a lot of irritable bowel complaints and gastric issues. So what other complaints do you have associated with it? And then let's see. Who else is here? And then Revati Krishnan, I think she said she's been having seronegative arthritis. So what kind of initial symptoms did you have? It's not like you woke up with seronegative arthritis overnight and then the doctor has diagnosed you with that, right? I'm sure you had made multiple trips to the doctor trying to figure out what is going on, what needs to be done. So how long did you have these symptoms brewing in your body before a full-fledged diagnosis has been made? Do you want to know more about it? So like, severe back pain. Revati is saying she had severe swelling and then severe back pain for 3 months. That's what Naveen is saying. So only for 3 months, some of you must have gone through this diagnosis of possible autoimmune conditions and everything for years before they came out with some sort of a diagnosis for your condition. So again and again, I'm going to tell you, there is like, multiple. This is like whatever you're seeing is the tip of the iceberg in your condition, but there is a lot that is brewing inside your body. So we're going to tell you how you're going to address this condition. This is not an antigen antibody war that is going on in the body. It's not at all an antigen antibody war that is going on in the body. So let's see. So swelling, and then Revati is saying her fingers turn yellow and purple. Yes, we know what you're going through, but do not go for this rituximab and everything. You guys need to talk to us at heart-to-heart level, wholeheartedly, and you have to approach our method because everything becomes like very simple and easy to cure when you address it at that level of diet and lifestyle. So I'm going to talk to you about 3 participants, okay? Today we're going to talk about similar stories of Deepa, Nivedita, and Vishwa, who came to us with similarly like how you guys were going through in the past few years, okay? And we specialize, again and again, I'm telling you, we specialize in diet and lifestyle coaching at WellCure for autoimmune conditions. So Deepa is a very, very driven mother of two children. She had a very stressful, ambitious job, lot of traveling, and then eating out a lot. She would try new foods, or because she's traveling a lot for her job, she was eating out a lot. She started out with severe anxiety, palpitation, bloating, piles, and then to any point that she's eating, but she's not at all comfortable eating anything. And then she was just sitting around, not having a bowel movement for days. She was so constipated. And then she went all the way up to All India Institute of Medical Sciences. They did lot of scopes on her. She spent almost 5 to 10 lakhs trying to figure out what is happening with her. All they were offering were medication after medication, test after test, but nobody was even trying to help her out with a proper plan of, okay, what is happening to me? Why am I this way? What happened? What should I be eating? No one was trying to help her out. Maybe there was a person who said, maybe you have to leave gluten out of your diet. That's the only information that she was able to receive, but nothing better came out of it. Then she went through, then they said she had H. pylori, and then they did a scope on her. And then they said, oh, you have H. pylori. They wrote down multiple drugs to her. She took all these antibiotics, which actually messed her up. Then she went into other kind of herbal treatments and other things, which again made the matters worse. So she was like, okay, is this what my life is going to come to an end? I'm 40 years old. What am I going to do now? So again, she totally lost hopes. She hit the 11th month. She hit the rock bottom. And then she said, you know what, let me talk to WellCure folks. So she came to us. So that's number one case of Deepa. Okay. She started talking to us, and then we started taking history, and then we started the guidance. Let's hear about Deepa. But for 1 second, let's all sit back and evaluate about gut health. Okay. Forget about all your diagnosis and all of them. But let's start with the gut health, how we are going to evaluate your gut health. So next slide. So imbalanced gut and the symptoms of imbalanced gut, it results in, okay, you guys are going to give 1 point for each, okay? So weight gain, weight loss, 1 point. Anybody going through weight gain, weight loss, constipation, diarrhea, how are your bowel movements, okay? Irritability, brain fog, headaches, bloating, constant bladder and urinary infections, significant amount of gas, bloating, bad breath, fatigue, mood swings, skin condition like, rashes, acne, then joint pains, anxiety, depression, mood swings. How many points would you give yourself to? 5 points, 4 points, 3 points? How many points would you give? The more the number of gut issues, it's directly proportional to the intensity of autoimmune symptoms that you guys are going to experience. Okay. First comes the stress. In any kind of stress, work-related stress, home-related stress, mental stress, physical stress, or digestive overload, any of it is a stress, okay? First comes the stress, then followed by an imbalanced gut. Then it is going to follow all these autoimmune conditions. So 4 5 years ago, how was your gut health before you guys got diagnosed with these autoimmune conditions? And how are you even approaching your gut health? Like, what are you doing? What kind of things are you doing? So Partho is saying he has 10 out of 10. All these symptoms are there. So Partho, how are you dealing with day-to-day life? How are you even functional with so many health issues that are going on with you? So Susmita is saying she has 4 issues, 10 issues, then 80%. As Ghosh is saying, he has 80% of all these issues. So guys, we are telling you we have solutions for this. Are you going to still sit on the problems, or do you want to approach anybody properly guiding you through the health journey? Because these are not simple. And what happens if you ignore? What happens if you sit on these problems? So Revati is going to say, I don't care about my health problems. Or Ghosh is going to say, I don't care. Even if I have 10 problems, I don't think I don't want to take any of this diet and lifestyle. So what is going to happen next? If you're not going to work on it, and if you just sit on this problem, what is going to happen next with your health, with your future? So are you going to just sit on it and then think about, okay, I don't think I can do diet and lifestyle. I think I will just go with a pill. Maybe there is going to be a test. I'm going to address it with a test. What are you guys planning on doing? With so many issues, 10 out of 10, and then you don't even want to really look at it, because I'm telling you, it's the only highway right now for all of you is to approach it through proper understanding of how you're going to do it with diet and lifestyle. I'm an allopath myself, and I know medicating my patient is not the right thing to do, and it's an ethical fraud if I do it, because if I'm not teaching them how to live right, then I don't have any, I'm not going to cure anybody by poisoning them some more. So next slide. So then, so then there is a second case, okay? So I told you I'm going to tell you stories of real healing stories of 3 people. And I want you to manifest these healing and become part of this kind of a lifestyle and diet changes in order to build up your health. So today we're going to again talk about Nivedita. She's a young mom of 2 children. She was diagnosed with rheumatoid arthritis in 2008. She was put on multiple different medication. One of them is SARS. Then she started experiencing significant hair fall, irregular periods, heavy bleeding, but the pain wasn't getting better. She was not finding any relief with any of these things. At that point, she ended up stopping all of it, but then she was trying to correct little bit at a time. But she went through the pain crisis on and off. At one point, then she decided, after a couple of years, she decided to seek help from WellCure. So when she came to us, she was going through severe acute pain crisis to a point that she was not able to walk, put much weight on her joints, and then and dealing with 2 children. Her joints were inflamed. She started developing rheumatoid nodules, and she was having severe fatigue along with hair fall. So she started her journey with WellCure. All we did was set her diet and lifestyle straight, and we told her not to approach any kind of pain medications or not to medicate her round the clock. And we guided her day in and day out. Virtually, we were able to guide her. And she was able to do all these things and follow everything we asked her to do from the comfort of her home. So she didn't have to get admitted in a center or anything. So we're going to be talking about Nivedita too and how she has healed. Next slide. And then, so she's here, and then we are going to talk about a patient, Vishwa, who is in his mid 30s, or he was in his late 30s. And then she came to us a couple of years ago with severe head to toe psoriasis. He has seen many practitioners. He has gone to allopathy. He has gone to see other alternative medicine doctors, and many herbs and many things went into him, but no relief. Head to toe, he was peeling to a point that he had to confine himself to home. Severe constipation, severe amount of gut derailment. He was not even able to have potty every 5 days, and even the poop that was coming out was stone hard and was smelling. So he's like, okay, he said, you know what? I have seen everybody. Now help nothing. I need to do something about my health, and this is not helping me. So he started off his journey with us. So we understand what you guys are going through. But again, health building is going to demand some amount of time and contribution of efforts from you. And all of them were ready to contribute their time as well as efforts. And they are not. They already outsourced their health, and all they got was sick care. So they said, we're not going to outsource our health. We're going to do everything you're going to tell us to do in the name of improvements in our diet and lifestyle. And we want to live a better life. I'm done. We are done with the side effects. We are done confining ourselves to home. We are done worrying about our health. So they started full dedicated journey of health and lifestyle changes and diet and lifestyle changes. So who is ready right now to do that dedicated journey? Because see, I'm not the one who is going to build up your health. It's your responsibility. You have the irregularities in the diet and lifestyle are the one that resulted in this kind of an issue. So this autoimmune conditions are everything 100% related to diet and lifestyle errors and multiple mismanagement steps that have been done. And now you are going to start a new journey of modifying your diet and lifestyle in order to build up your health. Just like Deepa with irritable bowel syndrome, Vishwa with skin condition, with psoriasis, head to toe, he's peeling off, as well as Nivedita with severely inflamed joints and not knowing what else to do. And pretty much they hit the rock bottom. They were lost, they were tired, and then they thought their life is done. And now they are finding new rays of hope, and they are participating with the programs at WellCure in order to help out other people find their way back to health. So who is ready for this? Because I'm not here to sell any kind of chemicals, allopathic treatments, or anything with for you guys, because that's wrong. It's wrong to do these things, and it's not going to build up your health, but it is going to cripple you more. So it's not ethical to do this. And you also do not contribute to chemically poisoning your body, because it's just going to make matters worse. So next slide. So this is the thing, like, you guys are feeling lost and lonely. But the thing is, like, coming to these workshops, like, coming to these intro sessions and then keep on experimenting with your life, it's not going to help you. You guys need to make up your mind and then say, enough of all these things, enough is enough. I'm going to put my life and my health on a pedestal, and I'm going to work on myself. So they are devastated. They were devastated just like you. They were lonely, lost, unsure of what to do. The amount of money they have spent, all their earnings, everything, the specialists they have to see, pillar to post they were running, trying to figure out anywhere somebody said this guy is healing psoriasis, rheumatoid arthritis, they would stand in the line for them. Many multiple medications that have gone into their system, adding more pollution to already chemically poisoned system. So how long are you going to take these medications? How long are we going to go through these side effects? And how long are we going to wait for health to build up? Again, it's in your hands. I'm going to put the entire responsibility. We are health guides. We will tell you what exactly to do. But again, how we are going to deal with all this is all in your hands. So you can run away, but you're not going to be able to run away from your body or from your life. You can run away from the truth. You can run away from the reality. But again, the reality of the matter is, it's your diet, it's your lifestyle that is creating all this mess in the body. And your body is in lot of discomfort because of the errors we have done. And these errors are coming out because of the discomfort is coming out as autoimmune conditions. So there is no antigen antibody war, guys, that is happening in the body. The body doesn't wage a war. The body is just a responsive system trying to do what is best for whatever you're supplying the body. You put the body in stress, it is going to show stress response. You're going to put garbage in the body in the name of different kinds of foods, then it is going to show the same kind of response. The garbage in, garbage out. So the symptoms are going to keep mounting up. So I'm not going to sugarcoat this for you guys, because I'm telling you what is happening, because I think it is enough of this thing, of this innocence and playing ignorant and popping in pills that is just crippling all of us. So next slide. So who is ready in order to find out all these solutions? So again, what I said, right? It is tsunami of autoimmune conditions. It is more and more younger population now. If you really ask, what is your age? Can I ask you one thing? What is your age range? Like, I want to know. Because usually by around 50 or 60, it's common to have, like, people used to have, my joint is hurting, this is hurting. But look at you, you're in your 50s, you're in your 30s, you're in your 23 years, and you're already having health crisis. So what do you think? Can you visualize yourself without you working on your diet and lifestyle? What is going to happen when you turn 50, when you're going to turn 60? How is your health going to be? How is your body going to be? Can you think about it? So then Varsha is saying, I got when she was 14 years. Oh my God. So how are you even able to go every day, day by day with your life, and then not work on yourself? So isn't it crippling you? Isn't it hindering your life? Is it not hindering your marriage life, your mother as responsibilities as a mother, responsibilities as a daughter and a son? or responsibilities in your office, isn't your health interfering or your sickness interfering with all these things? How are you able to function day in and day out with so many health sick issues that are going on with you? So, I mean, don't you want to build it back up? Don't you want to have like the healthiest life and happiest kind of a soul? So it's your call, okay? It's totally your call. We know the solutions. We know how to build back your health, but you have to make up that call, and you have to go through a lot of these cozy zones that you have set up around you, and you have to start sailing on the path of health, which can be little ups and downs, little bumpy, and you may have to give up some of your favorite kind of foods or the comfort foods and everything, but somehow you have to get there in order to build up your health. Next slide. So if the diet, if it's you all said it right, okay? It's the diet, it's the lifestyle, it's the stress, all these things are real culprit, then why are we not really addressing the root cause at the autoimmune issues? Why are we taking this many medications? And why are we not, or why is anybody, any of these white coats, not helping us to modify diet and lifestyle? So Ashlika, are these the old slides or the new slides? I thought we put together new slides and then I said they're good to go. You haven't been using them today?
These are the new slides.
Okay, I'm waiting for the things. Okay, next slide. So in the sad reality is you went to your doctor and the doctor said, your diet, your disease is caused by your lifestyle. Then you ask the doctor, then should I change my lifestyle? Should I change my diet? What should I be doing? Then what did your doctor say? Did the doctor even tell you anything about modifying your diet and lifestyle? Or before he said you have seronegative arthritis, you have X, Y, and Z skin condition, because it's all from diet and lifestyle. How much time did your doctor spend with you before he labeled you with this diagnosis? And then he said, this diagnosis is going to be there with you forever, for lifetime. So then majority of the doctors are not educated about diet and lifestyle until and unless they really want to venture it. Because what happens is, see, if they sell a pill, they make more money. But if they're not going to sell a pill, and if they're going to ask you to modify your diet and lifestyle, then you won't be seeing them again and again. So where is the profit in there? Where is the business of medicine? So they will pop more and more pills, more and more side effects into us before they do anything, before they do any lifestyle, or before even they don't even want to speak about it. They're not thought about it. So next slide. So today I'm going to introduce you to the concept of toxemia. Have you heard about the word anemia? Have you heard about the term leukemia? So how come you haven't heard the term toxemia? Everybody should know, in the health world, when you are out there trying to build up your health, you better know the term toxemia. So the principles that we use and of health building that we use are called nature cure principles, natural hygiene protocols. These are natural laws. You cannot change natural laws. They've been there for eons of years, centuries and billions and billions of years. You follow the path of nature. You understand how it's our diet and lifestyle. We are not supposed to be eating majority of the food that we are eating today. Okay, and we are not supposed to be living this kind of a stressful life. So when you put your body in toxic condition, that is called toxemia. And in order to respond to those toxic condition, your body is going to show you different signs, because the body is not happy. The enzymes in the body are not working. The hormones in the body are not working. The cells in the body are not working, because toxins everywhere. This human has never given me a chance to clean up. This human keeps cluttering me up with toxins, and I am not being very functional. My enzymes are not working, my cells are not working, because I'm loaded with pollution. My body is polluted because he's not feeding me the right kind of food. He's not giving me enough amount of rest. He's not letting me clean up. So I'm filled up to the brim with toxins. That's what it is. It's toxemia. Every disease, you want to call it high blood pressure, diabetes, thyroid condition, whatever you want to call it, it's all related to errors in lifestyle. You want to eat round the clock. You want to eat garbage food. You want to eat chips and biscuits and bread. You want to keep working throughout the night. You want to take a Swiggy order at midnight. You don't want to sleep, but you just want to go through Netflix binging. That results in body getting overloaded with lot of toxic burden because we are not in sync with nature. That results in that joint swelling. That results in that back pain. That results in that psoriasis. That results in that headache. So your headache is related to your gastric issues, are related to your skin issues, are related to your thyroid issues, are related to your joint issues. So you need to see a proper health guide who will put you back in place and who will advise you about your diet and lifestyle suggestions, but not a doctor who, not multiple doctors, not multiple specialists, who is going to make you run from pillar to post, not telling you what is going on with you. So this is the truth about any kind of white coats in a big hospital. Unfortunately, that's what the business of medicine is all about. So the doctor is going to say, for example, Revati went to the doctor, said, Doctor, I have Raynaud's syndrome. My back is hurting. My joints are all inflamed. Then the doctor is going to say, I think you have seronegative arthritis. Congratulations. If I ever figure out what you have got, you are the one who is going to get named after this. So Revati's condition is going to be diagnosed as Revati syndrome. Who cares about Revati syndrome? But help Revati with proper diet and lifestyle so that she can help herself rather than pumping her with medications which are causing one side effect after another. So, but then the doctor, so you're going to go and tell the doctor, I'm not able to digest my food. I have acidity. I have a headache. My joints are hurting. My skin is peeling off. The doctor is like, oh, heck, I have no clue what is going on. But then immediately the doctor is going to say, I think it is irritable bowel syndrome. I'm going to order 300 different tests under the sun. By the time you're going to come back after a month, then after the tests are back, then only I'll be able to tell you what is going on wrong with you. To hell with it, okay? To what the hell is it wrong with the doctor? Because if the doctor understands the pure concept of toxemia, pure concept of pollution, the first thing he's going to tell you is, it is all secondary to pollution in the body. This is called as toxemia. You want to work on your toxemia by changing your diet and lifestyle. This is the only thing you're going to do. Forget about all the testing because the testing is useless. You're going to work on yourself. You're going to change your habits, and then your body is going to respond appropriately with each improvement in your diet and lifestyle. Every symptom is going to disappear. That's how a good doctor has to say, rather than saying, I have no freaking idea what is wrong with you, and then staring at you and thinking, oh my God, this patient needs to see a psychologist. You know what? I'm going to refer her to a psychiatrist because they're going to put her on some medication and then she's going to not complain non-stop about her symptoms. But then what did you do? You went and told the doctor, I have anxiety. I'm having palpitations. I'm having acid reflux. I'm not able to digest anything. I'm having bloating. But then the doctor has no clue about how diet and lifestyle is going to influence, is all related to toxicity in the body, and he's not going to tell the right thing. So again, you guys stop going to pillars and posts and then wasting all your time and money. You need to understand it's your diet, it's your lifestyle that is totally derailed. And I'm going to put full responsibility on you because I can't eat for you. I can cook for you at your home, but we will show you how to live that kind of a non-toxic life. So when you are in a non-toxic lifestyle, then body is going to get enough time and space so that it can clean up itself. Your body is self-healing. Your body wasn't deficient in non-steroidal anti-inflammatory drugs. Your body wasn't deficient in steroids. Your body wasn't deficient in rituximab or any of these drugs. Those drugs will create more pollution. For example, okay, let me see. Revati, I'm going to give you a river. Let's pick a river, okay? River Yamuna is flooded up with lot of pollutants, right? river pollutions, New Delhi, like, all the city pollution, everything is going into river Yamuna. Then Revati is going to say, doctor, I want to clean up river Yamuna. How am I going to clean up river Yamuna? Then this white coat is going to say, I have a pill for you how to clean up river Yamuna, Revati. We're going to put this chemical into river Yamuna, and then river Yamuna is going to clean up. What are you going to say, Revati? What are you going to say, Revati? Do you really think river Yamuna is going to clean up like that by putting more chemical into already polluted river Yamuna? Then you're going to say, no, you're going to say, no, doctor, this is not going to how it is going to. I'm going to tell all these factories to stop putting pollutants into the river. We are not going to dump the river. And then the river is going to slowly clean up. It's going to take a couple of months, couple of years to clean it up. So this is the same thing. When the river sinners, when each and every drop of tissue and the fluid in us is polluted, secondary to lots and lots of garbage we have put into the body in the name of stress, in the name of diet, then the river sinners are polluted. Adding more chemicals to the polluted river sinners is not going to reverse the problem. It is going to add more burden. All you're trying to do is you're going to mask, gag the body, suppress the body, but you're not doing anything right to the body. So I told you what I have to tell you guys. We have solutions and I'll tell you, but you guys have to make up your mind what you're going to do. You can keep going to workshop after workshop in different workshops and keep complaining to them over there, but until you take an action and you modify your diet and lifestyle, nothing is going to change for you. Next slide. Can you pick up some stuff? Yeah. The box came in from Vistaprint, but it's not heavy, but it's very awkward to hold it. Yeah. So what is the medical society going to tell us all this time? They said it's all genetic. It is all secondary to microorganisms. It's secondary to H. pylori. They call it EBV. They called it effects of aging. They called it infection. They said it is progressively going to get worse day by day. And then they told you have to take medications for lifetime. But that's not true, though. That's not true. This is all secondary to the pollution that we are putting in the body. Just a little bit of stress is going to create enough amount of pollution in our system. And we have to work on the root causes of the disease, but not masking it, not gagging the body, not suppressing the body with more and more medications that you're going to put in the system. So are you with me so far? Because I'm trying to convince you not to pollute your bodies more. And that's the most important thing the physician, any doctor can do, is to educate the masses how not to chemically poison themselves, but to work on their building up of health. Health is built up by changing your diet to a better way and by modifying your stress in a better way and changing your rhythm, daily rhythm and activities and everything. So next slide. So medication for lifetime. But again, why are we so against medication, right? Who cares if you guys take it? Why do I care anything about if you take a medication? You're going to take your medication. The doctor is going to say, here, take this prescription. You're going to be on this medication forever. But then the right question you have to be asking yourself is, see, if the medication is going to cure me, why am I going to be taking it for lifetime? Why am I going to take it? I'm supposed to be taking it for 2 days, 3 days, and then that's it. But then one medication is going to be for pain. One medication is for thyroid. One medication is for acid reflux. But then I'm telling you, your headache is related to your thyroid issues, are related to your acidity, and it's all related to one and only one is you need to modify your lifestyle. But then the medications are going to keep adding up. But we can keep taking medication after medication, right? What is wrong with popping them like peppermints? They're just like peppermints. Why are we so against taking medications? What is wrong with them? Everybody around us is taking, every hospital is giving pill after pill. Why are we so, what is wrong with taking medications? Just keep taking them, right? So you can silence the body, you can suppress the body, you can just move on with your life by popping one pill at a time. What is wrong with taking all these medications? Next slide. Why are we not going to let you take medication? So the pills are going to come. How many pills? How many pills are you going to keep popping? How many diagnostic tests? How much of money? How much of time? Next slide. We're going to contribute to this. What is wrong with pill taking? So Revati, can you tell me why, why are we people are saying, whenever we are telling them, whenever a doctor writes steroid, you're going to take a steroid for the next 30 days. Immediately patients are like, no, 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 doctor, I'm not going to take a steroid. I'm not going to take a steroid. I read everything about a steroid. What is wrong? What is wrong? Why can't we take a steroid? Why can't we keep popping in anti-inflammatory drugs? Why can't we just keep taking all these pantops and everything? Why can't we just take them for lifelong and then forget about all these diet modifications, lifestyle? Who the hell has the time to do all these things? Let's keep popping pill after pill. We are very rich, right? We all have a lot of money. So we can spend 5 to 10 lakhs per year on medications for diagnostic, for testing. Who cares about all this? We have a lot of bank balance with us. So we can spend all the money we want. We can pop all the pills. We can take all the tests they want us to do. Why? Why are we why can't we just keep on going this way? Anybody wants to answer it? I mean, pop the pill, keep taking the pill. What is wrong with that? So next slide. So how much money have you guys spent on trying to figure out what is going on with you, and then trying to pop all these medications? So Varsha is saying one problem are side effects. So what side effects have you experienced so far? So you keep getting all these procedures. Did you get any side effects from the procedures? What about all these medications? Did they stop with one kind of medication, or did the number of prescriptions go up? So the most important thing is, do you guys know what the elephant in the room is? The elephant in the room is toxicity from the diet and the lifestyle. And if you are ignoring it, and if you're not going to work on it, no number of medications are going to help us restore back our health. That is the elephant in the room. Do not, blindfold yourself or ignore the problem and then keep contributing more and more to ill health. So I'm telling you what is going to work. It's all up to you to decide what you want to do. But again, there is no white coat that will heal you. I'm telling you outright over there. And it's you who will be able to heal yourself with your actions. Next slide. So long-term medication use will result in, what are the side effects of steroids? What are the side effects of non-steroidal like Dolo, Saridon? I mean, it's fine, right? These are like peppermints. We can take them every 6 hours. As soon as the joint starts hurting, pop a pill of Dolo. If the joint is hurting more, pop a pill of Saridon. If the joint is hurting more, pop a pill of something else. And then finally, we'll take a steroid. What is wrong with that? Why can't we keep taking them? So it's the side effects that are much more worrisome. For example, some of you are saying, I had the joint pains, then I ended up with interstitial lung disease, then I'm having all this Raynaud's phenomena. Maybe it's your drugs that are causing one side effect after another, and the toxicity keeps building up in the body. So the unwanted side effects, and then the side effects sometimes are so intense and severe that they're going to put your condition that you went to see the doctor to shame. So next slide. So then here you are, doctor, I'm really sick, doctor. Can you heal me? Can you help me? No, but I can give you some more drugs that treat the symptoms, that will mask the symptoms. They won't cure the root cause, and you will have to refill all this prescription day in and day out. Then, okay, that's fine. I will take the pills because I trust you so much. I know you read all these big books and you have researched and you have all these big degrees behind you. I will listen to you. I will take the pills. No, the pill is not going to cure you, but the side effects may cause other illnesses in such a way that your condition are going to look so minimal along with the in front of the side effects. The side effects may cause other illnesses, but don't worry. We have many more drugs in order to address the side effects. That's the reality of what you guys are going through. Please, please, please get a hold of things and you work on yourself. No number of workshops are going to help you. You can't just keep testing workshop after workshop and run away from the reality because they are playing with your life. It's not their fault. It's the system that has to be blamed. The system works on sick care. The more the sick we are, the more pills we pop in, the more business they're going to get. And that's how the system works. So next slide. So it's not the fault of anybody. It's our fault. It is our fault. We took our responsibility and we put it in someone's hand, and not knowing that those someone are going to only get the profit only when we contribute more to the sick care. So what did Deepa, Nivedita, Vishwa did? They realized what is going on with them. Then they said, you know what? I'm going to take virtual support from WellCure. They have done such a phenomenal job. Look at all their testimonials. Patient after patient is feeling better. So we should do something about it. So they said, you know what? Like, some of you are going to decide to come to us after the workshop, after this whole thing is done. They are said, okay, doctor, we are putting now, we want to know more. We are going to educate ourselves. We want to know more about how to build up our health. So initial consultations with WellCure take longer. We are not like these white coats that come in and out of the room. In 20 minutes, we say, okay, we are done. We are going to give you a prescription. You're going to go home. No, we answer everything. We take a detailed history. We show you where the health has, well, where you breached your health, and we're going to start building up your health one block at a time. Pure, like total WhatsApp support and virtual support through Zoom is going to be provided. We're going to explain to you what has gone wrong, and we will give you detailed meal plans that is going to suit your taste buds and your cuisine. And we will train you on how to do the cooking and how to plate your food. And then we're going to work with your lifestyle, with your rhythm, and we will help you through the process of detoxing. So detoxing will happen because as you're removing all these toxins from the body, you will have some ups and downs with bloating and acidity, and we will help you go through that. For example, Geeta is with us in one of the programs. Geeta Pandey, are you the same Geeta who's been asking a lot of questions in the liver detox group? So she's with us, and we are helping them navigate through the way, because initially it is totally like, Greek and Latin to you when we are trying to tell you what to remove and all. So we give you small programs to do, like half-day program, how you're going to deal with half of your day. Then the second half of the day. Then we are not going to dump all the information, or we are not going to tell you to weigh your food. You have to eat only 400 grams of vegetables. We are not going to play those games on you. We are going to tell you a detailed plan. We're going to show you decent quality pictures so that you guys can put your meal together the way it has to be done, so that you won't get confused and you will have lot of total clarity on things. So we're going to help. So she's here with gallbladder problem. So this is not the same Geeta. I think we have another Geeta. So solution. So what did Nivedita, Vishwa, and Deepa do? So first thing is, which asked them, how much sunlight do you guys get? Deepa said 0. Nivedita said, I live in Bangalore. I only get 10 minutes because I don't pay attention to the sun. Vishwa said, because of the skin issues, my doctor told me not to get into sun. Then we said, no. Sunlight is the most powerful healer. You have to take perfect, good quality sunlight. Why do you think I'm sitting outside today? It's a nice, perfect day for me. And I'm not going to miss out on sun's heat and the nice rays. So I'm going to sit in my car and talk to you guys, okay? So sun, go back once, please. So sunlight is the most important, powerful healer. It builds up your blood. It improves your quality of the health and the nervous system. And then it improves your, the mood and everything. Skin is going to start healing and feeling better with the more you expose to sun. No, you don't need sunscreen. No, you're not going to get sunburn, because when the internal system is not acidic, but it is alkaline, you're not going to get sunburn. I'm in sun all the day. I do tons of gardening, okay? So I like to stand in the sun. I like the warmth feeling of the sun because that invigorates my energy levels. So sun powers the entire earth. All these trees, all the plants. Have you ever seen animals run away from sun? No. Whenever it is pleasant, they come outside, they get the sun, then they do something with their fur, they clean it up, then they look towards the sun. Sun is the important healer. So morning sun and evening sun, when it is pleasant enough, then you have to take it. So 4:30 in the evening till 6:30, and then morning sun, it starts at 6 o'clock until 8 o'clock. As long as it is pleasant, So you move your work. For example, if you have to cut your vegetables, you do it outside. If you want to do your computer work, you do it outside. So never miss out on sunlight. Everything. You want to eat your breakfast? Go outside and eat. You want to eat your dinner? Go outside into the balcony and look at the nice, pleasant sceneries around, and then finish up your dinner. So never miss out on sun. We are only supposed to be sitting indoors when the sun's heat is very intense in the afternoon, but not any other day. So sun, sun, sun. You will have enough sun. You either whether you live in Bombay or Bangalore. The only thing is you guys are not paying attention. Even if it is no sun, step outside, go out. Even if it is raining, let your body know what is happening outside. Then only you will be able to regulate. Then only you will be able to regulate the hormones and the enzymes in the body. Next slide. So those of you who are going through pain crisis like Deepa, or not Deepa, what is her name? Revati is saying that she's been having a lot of pain. Go get exposed to sun. Let your joints bake in the sunlight and let the sunlight be the anti-inflammatory you are looking for. That will be the first thing you're going to heal. So yes, even for lupus also, pleasant sun is not going to burn you. It's not going to burn you. Stop putting all that sunscreen on you. So look at this teeny tiny dog. Happiness is in sunbeam therapy. So, and then this is another thing. Oh, wow, there is such a pleasant sunlight. You're going to say, bye bye, everyone. I'm going to meet you outside. So put an end to all these meetings outside. Go out. I have sunshine on the other line. I have to take this call. And it is very important that I grab enough amount of sun. So zero sunlight is one of the major reasons why people have digestive issues, skin issues, as well as significant problems with the joints and inflammation. So go out, get your sun. Is it okay to wear clothes while taking sun? Yes. I mean, so men can have more surface area exposed. Women can wear white, lightweight, cotton, more porous clothing when you step outside. And then also you can expose more of your neck area, more of your arms area, more of your legs area, or wear a sari. Wear a sari. There is a reason why people wear a sari, because their tummy is going to get more exposed to sunlight, because that is where the visceral fat is. That's where vitamin D is made from. So sitting at a corner desk and then just working off on the computer in a temperature control setting will lead to more and more autoimmune issues, more and more disease building. So what about those weekends? Go on a hiking. Why are you all sitting at home? Don't worry about the corporate jobs, and nobody is going to they're not going to pay for your health. Go on a hiking trip, go to the beach, go everywhere. So next slide. So fasting is the most important thing, okay? All these Squiggy orders. How many of you order from Squiggy? How many of you enjoy ordering Squiggy midnight food? 12 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. What are your favorite things that you order at the time? So fasting is the most important part of this journey, okay? How many of you heard about intermittent fasting? So the 4 to 5 hours after you wake up, 4 to 5 hours before you go to bed, you better not eat anything. Just drink sips and sips of water. That's the most important thing anybody is going to do to their body. Last night, I ate at 5:30-ish, okay? 5 o'clock or 5:30-ish. Afterwards, I was just on water. Until even now, it's 9 o'clock and I haven't had anything to eat. And I'm not going to eat until 11 o'clock or so. That's the power of stopping yourself, because the digestive system, when you keep snacking around the clock every 2 hours, keep eating all these big meals, your digestive system is not working at all. It's not at all working. So then it goes haywire, bloating, acidity, constipation, diarrhea, gases, everything is going to happen one at a time when you keep eating around the clock. The longer you leave the digestive system without food, the better it is for you to digest the food, assimilate the food, use the food. So healing needs energy. You're going to conserve energy when you stop eating round the clock, and that energy is going to be used in order to heal those joints, heal the skin, and do everything. So build vital forces to eliminate the toxins, and then it normalizes the chemical composition of the body. So every day, you have to have 16 to at least 14 to 16 hours of window of not eating. And then on weekends, you can consider going on only water fast, not coffee fast, not lemon water fast, but only pure water fasting. You can do for 18 hours, 24 hours, 30 hours, 36 hours. You can do all that. Next slide. So increase the gap to 12 to 14 to 16. Break the fast with only with fruit. Every time you first open your mouth to eat every day, the first food has to be fruit. Not a oats sheila, not a basin sheila, not a coffee, not a tea. Only fruits. So break the fast with fruits first before you begin to eat. Cooked food can be followed after 2 hours of it. But fruit. Every time you open your mouth in order to eat after a fast, it has to be fruit-based meal only. So next slide. No nuts, only fruits. Choose eating a single kind of a fruit or two kinds of fruits and then eat as per hunger. The quantity of the fruit has to be much more, like not a small bowl of fruit, a big bowl of fruit. So what do we do at WellCure is we do detailed personal history taking, personalized meal plans, holistic approaches, individual needs and conditions are going to be addressed. So no disease is the same. No disease is the same. So we are not going to sell out, oh, you have rheumatoid arthritis? Okay, I'm going to give you a rheumatoid arthritis meal plan. That's not going to work for anybody. Your disease is unique and it's only to you. So we have to work with you one-on-one basis. It's not going to work like this. Oh, you have rheumatoid arthritis, you have psoriasis. Okay, I'm going to give you a meal plan. No, it is going to be customized according to what you're going through and how much you can contribute to health building. So condition, diagnosis, in-depth analysis of toxicity, activity level, everything will be done. Next slide. So then initially, as you keep changing your diet and all of it, you're going to experience some amount of bloating, acidity, headache, fatigue, flu-like symptoms and fever. What are you going to do at that time? Are you going to consider popping a pill? No, we do not chemically poison our patients. So we're going to suggest you to do wet packs. Different hydrotherapy techniques are there that we employ based on the patient needs. So I'm going to suggest wet pack for all of you who are going to transition your diet now. So wet pack is you're going to take a clean cotton towel. You're going to dip it in room temperature water. Next slide. You're going to wring it dry and then you're going to put it all around your tummy. What does a wet pack do? You're going to, because your body is 70% water, there is a lot of toxicity in the system. So it will help in decongestion. It will help in with that acidity, bloating, and then it will help with all stages of disease, whether they are acute, chronic, or degenerative condition. It helps with acidity, bloating, gases. So you're not going to pop a pill, but you're going to approach wet packs because wet packs have no side effects and they will help you in detoxing more toxicity out. So the wet packs have to be clean every day. So you can do them once in the morning, once in the evening. You're going to do one wet pack on the tummy and one wet pack either on the throat or on your forehead. And then you're going to lie down and relax. And even in a cold weather, you can use it. Just put a wet towel, a t-shirt on the top of it. So you're going to do it for 20 minutes per session. It is important you do wet packs on empty tummy or after 2 hours or 2 to 3 hours after you eat, but not on a full tummy. It will tremendously help you with your acidity, with the bloating and all these conditions. So what did we learn so far? What did Deepa start doing? So she started taking more and more sunlight. She started doing intermittent fasting so that she's giving enough time for her to get digested. And then she started doing wet packs on a daily basis in the morning and evening. So, and then Nivedita too, she started baking her joints in the sunlight. She was doing wet packs because she also had a lot of acidity. And then longer periods of intermittent fasting. Vishwa did the same thing. Plenty of sunlight in the morning time and evening time. He started observing more intermittent fasting. And then they were all breaking their fast with fruits only. Inculcated increased amount of fresh foods in their diet and then wet packs as needed for their bloating issues, acidity and all that. So the gut started moving. The gut health started improving. Acidity started improving. Then gradually, they started seeing good signs of healing. Next slide. So do you believe you want to be one day, within next few months, you want to be Vishwa, you want to be Deepa, you want to be Nivedita, so sharing their healing journeys? Do you believe that your body is designed to heal and you are that river Yamuna that has been polluted by everything, and that dumping in more and more chemicals into the body is not going to help you? All right. So these programs from WellCure are for you if you're ready to launch on to diet and lifestyle. So next slide. So I'm going to tell you what happened to Deepa and all of these people. Don't drop away. We are not asking you to pay or anything. Okay, these are free sessions. So just stay until the end. I'll be taking questions at the end. So your body is a responsive system. It is responding to the food. It is responding to the environment. It is responding to the chemicals and everything that you're putting into the body. The body is self-healing, just like how a cut on the hand heals by itself. Similarly, a cut internally in the name of gut issues, in the name of joint issues, are also going to heal all by themselves, only if you create the right conditions of healing in the name of modifications of your diet and lifestyle. Remember this: garbage in, garbage out. So when you're dumping garbage into the body in the name of wrong thoughts, lots of stress, lots of dietary issues, then the body is also going to respond with lots and lots of symptoms. And that's what we call it as autoimmune conditions. Next slide. So we are going to announce, this is an announcement for the workshop. We have a 3-day workshop that is coming up. Ashleka, are you going to do the talking or you want me to do it?
Yes, I will take over. So now I will be quickly introduce you all to WellCure's Correct Autoimmune Diseases Naturally 3-day live workshop. So it will be starting from 21st August to 23 August, and the timings will be 6:30 to 8:30 p.m. IST. So in this workshop, basically, you will be going to learn a lot about autoimmune diseases. The first session will be completely based on the understanding, in which we will be discovering about what are autoimmune diseases, their causes, symptoms, reasons of inflammation in the body. Then we will learn how you can reverse autoimmune diseases through life and diet practices, and how you can heal your body naturally using the principle of nature cure. And then we will discuss some of the case studies. And the session 2 will be completely focused on the nutrition. So on the nutrition session, you will be learning about everything related to food, like what to eat, when to eat, how to eat. You will learn simple hacks to simplify your cooking in order to make it more healthy and more healing. Through the food. And then you will learn how to improve your gut health, because gut is also related to your autoimmune conditions, as we have explained in this program. And the session 3 will be dedicated to the therapy. So in this, you will learn simple natural therapies to manage your pain, to improve your circulation, to improve your digestion, and what are the ways that you can adapt in to reset your body. And we will also be learning about the participants who have joined this program and how they have healed themselves using this program, and the learnings from Dr. Prashanti and Asha. So all 3 days will be completely life-changing for you. So there will be 3 live sessions, and you will get diet plan, recipe, ebooks along with the program, and we will also share 1 week WhatsApp support. And the other option that we have is personalized coaching. So if you feel like your concerns are really chronic and you need personal guidance and DIY version won't work for you, then you can enroll yourself in the personal coaching. So in the personal coaching, you will be get connected one-on-one to Dr. Prashanti Atluri and Asha Shivaram. And in this, you will get access to the live workshop recording as well. So this is the basic difference between the 3-day live workshop and the personalized coaching program. So 3-day live workshop is a do-it-yourself version, and personalized coaching is more like complete hand holding with the experts. In 3-day workshop, there will be 1 week live WhatsApp support to follow up and to guide you better on your day-to-day struggles. And in personal coaching as well, you will get added to the WhatsApp support with Dr. Prashanti and Asha for the constant support and motivation. And in both the WhatsApp support, you will get guidance on diet, lifestyle, and therapies. But the difference is you will get customized plan and customized implementation techniques on the personalized coaching program. And In the 3-day program, we will not be guiding you on tapering of the medications because it's a short-term program. It's a do-it-yourself program, and we don't know the proper history of your medical condition. But in the personalized program, you will get complete guidance on tapering of your medications, and you will learn how to progress each day and how to implement everything in a very personalized and customized way. So these are the QR code to enroll in the program. So if you want to enroll in the live workshop, then you can scan the QR code. The fee will be 999. You can use the code early20 for the instant discount. And if you want to enroll in a one-to-one personal coaching program with doctor and nutritionist team, then the 1 month fee will be 5,999. And if you want to enroll in a 3 month coaching program, then the fee will be 11,998. So these are the QR codes, and you can also make your payment via the QR code, or you can GPay or Paytm us on the number flashing on your screen. And once you're done, you can share your payment screenshot with us, or you can write a mail to us on the web email that we have written on the screen. Over to you, Dr. Krishnan.
So you are all part of the WhatsApp group, aren't you? So we will be sharing Nivedita's and Deepa's and Vishwa's testimonials that they have sent us. So Ashleka, do you mind sharing all their testimonials in the WhatsApp group, because we don't have time to play all of that? So, but then she started on the path of nature naturally sync diet. So as I said, right, they started doing more sunlight, a detailed history, detailed education has been provided, and everything was going well. And then after we met her, then she said, oh my God, you have no idea. I had this feeling of to have a bowel movement after a very long time. So she was on the verge of being put on tuberculosis medication too, because they thought she has intestinal tuberculosis based on her symptoms. Now she's doing very well. It's been almost 2 to 3 years, and we stay in touch with her after the program was done too. And she keeps telling us like the improvements she's seeing with her health. Nivedita, on the other hand, she's a part of WellCure Health Guidance Program, because only when you become a patient, then only you will realize, you can read any number of books and you can be a doctor by taking an exam, but only when you have gone through the ups and downs and then everything, then only you will be able to connect really with your patient. So she is part of our health guidance team. So she will be coming. So we usually assign all rheumatoid arthritis patients and other people to her. So she started, doing more and more healing started happening. She doesn't have any more joint pains. Her rheumatoid nodules are improving. No more acute healing crisis. She enrolled herself in weight building program and other things. Look at her flexibility. Look at the amount she's doing, and look at the size of the nodules. Now the nodules are smaller and smaller in size. So she is been this is a life-changing experience for her. So she just said, you know what, I'm going to help out more and more people, because this is what my life, the way I have transformed my life. There is a reason why God has given me a second chance. So she's working with our rheumatoid arthritis patients on one-on-one basis. Then Vishwa, he had one episode of severe flaking, and now no more flaking. Clear skin. You're going to meet him on that WhatsApp. We're going to share a testimonial in the WhatsApp group. Then it took him like a couple of months in order to get this all sorted out, but he's doing excellent. He's doing excellent with his health, and everything has improved. And now no more of the psoriasis issues or anything. Again, the thing is, this is not going to be like you're going to heal and then you're going to go back to your old lifestyle. It's not going to work. You have to maintain a consistency in discipline, and that's how you're going to build up health day in and day out, year after year. So yeah, you can say, at the age of 20 and 30s, we can have like a very sick life. But then 30, 40, 50, again, health is not based on age. The more you contribute to health building, then it is going to keep happening. But the age is just a number. Next slide. So sneak peek of the program, we provide, as I said, we specialize in autoimmune conditions, and like the conditions you guys have listed, we have we have been treating a lot of patients with similar conditions. So people patients like the way we deal with it and how we're approachable and how much available we are. And we give them simple solutions and lots of life hacks. And we have personalized programs. Initially, we put you on a healing diet program. Then we go on to other levels and other levels of rebuilding and regeneration and other things. So we always have fasting club that's always active, encouraging everybody to go on fasting and showing them around. And we have exercise programs that we help you to rebuild and regenerate in a better way. And then we have mental health program, emotional health program. So we know health has to be holistic in approach, and it has to be done gradually, building one step at a time, like how you build a house. So we build you back, we help you regenerate, we help you heal. And this is not, we are not going to sell any gimmicks, no multivitamins, special supplements, nothing. No other different kinds of testing that other functional medicine MDs are demanding. We know how to build up health. We understand body is self-healing. We understand how to remove you from toxic environment and keep you in a cleaner environment. And we understand how health is built up of. Health is built based on laws of nature, but not by selling any kind of gimmicks and home remedies and pills. So this is what, again, if I meet you again or not, again, your path and your karma is going to decide which way you're going to head. But again, do not ever forget what I taught you today. It's all about pollution in the body. It is called toxemia. When you pump in toxins into the body with the diet, lifestyle, stress, and the pollution, they are going to keep accumulating, and your body is going to show them as various symptoms. And you're gagging those symptoms, but not aiding the body. So your money, see, the thing is, like, this is not even for money what we are doing here at WellCure. So, but the thing is, we need you to pay at least for the time and energy so that we can maintain all these media outlets and everything and the websites and all of them. So if you think, oh my God, 5,000 is a lot of money, well, I don't know how much you're going to price your disease and the amount of hospital costs and the doctor's cost and the bills that you've been paying. But this is very underpriced for what we are helping you out through. And again, I'm telling you, your health is in your hands, and a proper responsible health guide is the only person who is going to help you. But rest of them are ignoring the elephant in the room, and they're just playing. You guys are playing with fire. The more you sit on the problem, the more you keep popping the pills, the more you ignore it, the more it is going to create issues. So I told you, I'm trying to get good karma out of it by telling you the truth. And it's up to you, whatever path your karma is going to decide. But popping a pill and ignoring the problem is not going to help you attain salvation. So again, let me read some of the questions you have. So regarding all this, what are you going to eat for our diet and apple cider vinegar, buttermilk for psoriasis, all these questions at least will be answered in the e-learning as well as in the workshops. So I don't have time that much to deal with or advise you individually for all these problems. So Revati is saying, I'm scared of the CT report. It's saying interstitial lung disease in lung. Will that reduce without medicine? Also scleroderma. Yes, the thing is, you need to work on your lifestyle only. We have many patients who came to us with this questionable diagnosis of scleroderma and all these things. But I need to know proper history is the most important thing that is going to tell me exactly where the errors have taken place and how to build up your health. So Revati, you can sit and get scared, or you can take everything into your hands and take control of your health. So you have to understand what needs to be done. Again, don't look for pennies, and don't see, some of you have like chin deep problems, okay? And you are opting for some of the simplest and the easiest program like a workshop. The workshop will just tell you what is happened to you. But a proper guided support is an important step you all have to take. So a guided support, some of you are coming in with loads and loads of pollution. Workshop is only going to help you with some amount of education, but it's not going to be helping us with any proper history taking and all. I need to know more about you in order to do a proper guided approach. So don't look for, simpler, cheapest option in order to get over it, because you are not able to make up your mind, or you just want to wash off your hands. That's not a wholehearted approach. Do a wholehearted approach. So let me see. Any questions you have? Please listen to my query, because my problem is not mentioned in your list of diseases. What is that query? So can you repost it? Revati is saying she's going to get one-on-one guidance. Yes, Revati, we are not here to sell you any gimmicks. The thing is, I don't know how else to convince you guys that your problem is very simple and easy to address, but you have to work on yourself. So recurrent optic neuritis, yes, we have had many cases of recurrent optic neuritis. So why don't you Ashleka share Priya Velu's story with Faisal and he can go through it, okay? Varsha is saying, hello ma'am, it's very informative and looks like a ray of hope. Please send the link to register one-on-one program. So Varsha, welcome to the program. Sanjana or Ashleka, whoever is seeing these things, please connect with these folks and then talk to them and see what they want to do. So again, fasting doesn't lead to weight loss. That's why we are telling you a guided program is very, very much needed for you guys. Or at least come to the workshop to get started, but do not play with fire. Putting more chemicals into the polluted river is not going to help you. Autoimmune disease, Chandan, Chandan, come on, are you paying attention to what I was talking? Who is Nivedita? Whose story did I tell you so far? It's Nivedita who has rheumatoid arthritis. And I told you, when you come for one-on-one coaching, she will be your health guide, guiding you through the process. Tabsum, yes, vitiligo is, again, see, reversal or not complete reversal is all dependent on in your hands. Are you going to contribute 100% to your health building? If you're going to contribute 100% to your health building, yes, every condition is reversible. It's going to take some amount of time, some amount of efforts from you. But again, you're going to stop the progression of the disease first, and then gradually repigmentation and filling up of the spots is going to happen. But it is going to take some amount of time. So, okay, then psoriasis and allergies, yes. Type 1 diabetes, Bhavni, it's not 100% reversible, okay? But again, it is going to improve the quality of life. It is going to improve the need for constant dosing of insulin. And it will also, because you will be eating right and your lifestyle will be right, then you are not going to end up with significant end organ damage. You're not going to end up with significant end organ damage. So, Bhavneet, so you can, type 1 can be reversal or not reversal, because you have to understand some of these conditions like type 1 are very deep, okay? It's a deep level of toxicity in the body. But again, you don't have to redose yourself with higher levels of insulin, and then you don't have to go through this hypoglycemia, ketoacidosis fears, and other things. When you correct your diet and lifestyle, and you improve yourself on that front. So any more questions, anybody? Shashi Kumar, yes, you can. There are 2 different options that are there, right? If you think you have a deeper issue, you need to come for one-on-one guided program because we need your history. And if you're thinking, okay, I need more education and I'm going to interact with them, and my issue is more like a fatigue, bloating, and acidity, I need some dietary and lifestyle guidance, then the workshop. So even if you enroll for one-on-one program with us, in order to take deeper history and more guided support, we will give you the recording as e-learning. So first, always start with the education and the information that we want to share, and then we will do the consultation. So if you have any questions, please ask in the WhatsApp group. The group will be open, I think. So they can do it. So रवि शंकर जी, हम हिंदी अच्छी तरह से बोल सकते हैं. एक प्रोग्राम अंग्रेजी में है, लेकिन मुझे और आशा और सब लोगों को, वेलक्योर के सब मेंबर्स को हिंदी अच्छी तरह से आती है. सो आप ना आपकी मदर को एनरोल कर सकते हैं और हम उनको हिंदी में सब सिखा सकते हैं, और वो पिक्चर्स और इंफॉर्मेशन सब हिंदी में बेचते हैं उनको. So suffering from allergy and psoriasis, allergical psoriasis, yes, psoriasis Vishwa's story. So we will share you more and more of all these things in order to get all of this. So anybody more? Can we join the program directly instead of workshop? Yes, you can join the program directly. So they will chat with you, Sanjana, Tanishk, or whoever is there, marketing associate for Wellcure. Can you guys collect all these leads and then approach the patients and see what they want to do? Because I can't keep repeating the same thing again and again. Okay, all right. Anybody has any more? So every condition that you guys are saying is decently, very well addressed. And you have to envision yourself, visualize yourself that your, whatever you're going through, your story will be one day told. Like how we are telling healing stories of Deepa, Nivedita, and Vishwa. Everybody will heal because bodies are self-healing. So the cut on the hand, on your hand will heal easily. Just like that, similarly, inside your body also, everything will heal, but you have to do the right things for the body. So Quinder is saying, my daughter is 14 years, has eczema from age of 1.5 months age. Asthma from 1 year of age. Can she be helped? Yes, it's all secondary to diet and lifestyle irregularities. Children are easy to heal because they have a lot of vital power in them. So you need to get started because the longer you sit on it, all this asthma and eczema is going to turn into more and more deeper issues. One day when she grows a little older, they're going to label it as psoriasis. The asthma is going to turn into multiple other different conditions. So do not sit on this condition for too long. Do not keep pumping her with more chemicals, but you need to work on her with her diet and lifestyle. All right, guys. So we are coming towards the end. It's almost 8 o'clock right now. So let's get going. Okay. So I told you this is my thing, and whatever you have, or whatever you have in store for you, you guys make a decision about how you want to do. But you cannot outsource your health. You have to take full responsibility for your health. Outsourcing health is not going to help you, and it has to be addressed through diet and lifestyle only, but no amount of chemical pumping is going to help us. Okay. Yes, recording of this session will be provided. If you are part of the WhatsApp group, just post the WhatsApp group link also. Join that WhatsApp group at least so that you guys will get enough amount of information on what to do. All right, Shleka, I am done and I have done my job today. And I took my doctor responsibility wholeheartedly. And I taught all of you what needs to be done. Now it's your responsibility as a health seeker to make up your mind about what you want to do. You want to go towards healthcare or you want to go towards sick care. It's your thing. It's your decision. Fully your decision. Nobody is putting a gun to your head and moving you towards sick care. You made the decision. So you take the right decision and you need to know what exactly needs to be done. All right, I'll take a leave and hopefully our paths cross at some point in life. But never forget, it's all about diet and lifestyle, and it's all related to toxicity in the body. It's a toxemia. Next slide. Okay, bye.